I'm back. And now, sweet VOD channel and chat, we're gonna be lazy and watch the 26-minute recap from none other than Extra Slice called Everything Wuthering Waves. English livestream should have told you. You were gabbing this whole time? Guys, you are better than this. I'm too big. Shrink. Be small. A little bigger, actually. Yes. Yay! Yippee! Okay, let's do it.
The end of the live stream? Okay, guys, I have to be brutally honest. There was no talk about any changes post CBD2. That's what I was looking forward to. I don't get any update about the actual game. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like, showing off maybe the new ecosystem or something, showing off the roles. Or I don't know, just like it's cool. It's fine to have this type of stuff, but the fact that it lacks the things that players care most about, the polls are great. We love the polls. Everyone loves the polls. But what's gonna keep the game alive is showing us improvements in combat, fluidity, camera. Like combat is what this game's selling point is, but we didn't get to see much. I feel, how's the best way to put it? I feel a little bit uneasy after watching this live stream. Not because like the live stream was bad, but because I don't really get confidence in the game systems. Do they need to give more info than the blog post? How many people are going to read blog post? Bro, the live stream is way more important than a fucking blog post because they're showing the game off. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. Okay, I'm still very much looking forward to the game. And I will do my best. I will create as much content as I need to create. We're gonna be going hard day one. It's gonna be middle of my corpathon. I'll probably be playing it like 8 to 12 hours a day. I am very much excited for the new bosses. That was cool. The most gameplay that we saw was from the end showcase where they were fighting, but that fight, as they said, wasn't even the live patch, right? Maybe check Mr. Pokey's video about the CN stream. This one? All right, hey, talk to me.
Here, back with another video. Oh, wait. So this video that you're watching on Dish VODs is me reacting to Slice, reacting to Mr. Poke.
As you have seen from just
Content.
now, I already uploaded the full version of the CN live stream from Wuthering Waves. The English version is going to be coming out in roughly a couple of hours from now, but I'm just going to go ahead and just summarize and translate everything that we have learned from
yes,
the
please, King.
First important piece of information, Wuthering Waves
pre-register
is going to start at the 21st of May.
He meant pre-download, not pre-register.
Pre-register.
Pre-download will start on the 21st.
Yes, pre-download.
XD. It's all good. Pre-download is what he meant, guys.
6+8. Alright, so this is the official release of Wuthering Waves, 10 AM. And as we know, do expect like plus minus maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, because
yeah, plus minus 30 minutes. Chat. We'll be for me.
The best part about reactception videos and streams is that like the volume gets lower the further back it is, because no one so in order for you to hear things at full volume, we also sometimes have to be listening to them at full volume. Sorry, this is just like inside scoop. Or you have to do something like this, where so I could turn it all the way up for you.
On Twitch side, when we stream it, we're gonna be ready at like, maybe 2.
That is way too loud for me. Yeah, so you can't hear him, right? So because Mr. Slice has him turned down so that it's comfortable for his ear. And now I have Slice turned down so that it's comfortable for my ear. But what I should do, actually, I can't fix the volume discrepancy between these two. But what I can do is decrease. Hello. Is decrease the browser volume for myself so that it's loud enough for you.
2 hours before. We'll just be chilling.
That should be about the same.
Let's just go through this. What does he say?
Roughly speaking, story-wise, there's been new zones, new maps, new developments in the story. But for that, I'm not gonna. I don't really want to summarize anything here in this specific video. So look forward to playing this game by yourself. There's gonna be quite a lot of areas to explore beyond the original city that we have experienced in the previous CBT.
More regions and stuff.
So I'm gonna be way more focused on the gameplay, any gameplay changes, and the echo.
Yeah.
Are the main things. Main point from the gameplay and story is that we are gonna be receiving a brand new zone, brand new map, and brand new bosses. A lot of them is probably.
Okay, skipping.
But I do believe later on there are areas that you would consume stamina, specifically in the mountains. So, right. So when
they show all this in the CN live stream?
There's gonna be a lot more hook points. So
oh, that's good.
Hook points in the cities allows for us to travel much more smoothly.
Oh, cool.
That's very good. CJ, this is what we need, right? None of this was shown to us in the EN live stream. Like, this is what I'm looking forward to. Like, if they're gonna add all of these extra points around the world, it's so much more valuable. It makes exploring way less painful.
Yeah, I wonder what the point of the
so they implemented
wow
EN live stream was.
That
just
travel,
from place to place.
Love that. Love
oh
grapple.
shit, that's
this is notably
yo
gonna be seen.
Oh,
that's
it's
huge.
full fire.
That's huge.
In the open world, I do believe that the stamina bar is gonna be back up. So when you're gonna be climbing mountains in the open world, you are still gonna be consuming stamina. So something
that's
that's
fine.
a little
That's
bit of a
expected.
quality of life, especially when you're gonna be exploring in the town area. So that is that. Okay, and they also added Easter eggs, right? You can be what's the guy's name again? Virgil. Yeah, we can be Virgil, right? So a couple of Easter eggs that you guys can explore again there. They have also implemented a brand new quest, known by, I believe this is like somewhat like a bounty mission. So this is like a brand new quest.
What the fuck is this,
I
guys?
believe we've also a brand new NPC. It's like a bounty mission, which you can go ahead and claim. This directly translates to dangerous mission. So I do believe that you're gonna be able to explore.
You know, I feel bad, Chad. I feel like I should have kept the YouTube stream on a little bit longer and gone through Mr. Pokey's summary. Because, like, this is way more interesting.
First chapter, this the theme of this is gonna be the first chapter. So it's a whole
I feel
new
bad.
quest
I feel
that
like,
is
you know, there's so much
deviating
so
from
much
the traditional
more
main
in
story,
this.
just to add a little bit more.
Can't add it in
content for us to
post. The live is
explore.
done
This
now.
is gonna be the NPC that we're gonna be talking to. So if you're whatever we're gonna do this kind of like bounty missions, then look out for this NPC and undertake these bounty missions. We're also gonna be exploring this in a brand new domain. Okay, and then they're also showing us like the different boss designs. Some of the bosses you guys have seen from
These are all the same stuff.
Ghost Rider, Blade of Mikola, which is gonna be
Yeah,
shown.
remember that.
New boss. I think we got this in ours.
remember that.
New boss fights.
Yeah,
New
we got
boss
this in
designs,
ours.
looking for the
This was
different
showcased to
moves,
us.
different play styles,
Same attacks.
Get used to it, explore, and
And
find
then
ourselves
when
as a
Rover
different player,
used
whatever we
ult,
different
I
parameters
believe
and
it
stuff.
stopped.
In
It changed
terms
out.
of endgame
Okay.
content, we have similar universe, but it's not something new. So we already known this.
Yeah, this is fine. We already know this from
With
CBT2.
regards to echoes. So they have made a lot of improvements to
Okay,
the
yes,
ecosystem.
echoes. Let's hear it.
5 main improvements to Wuthering Waves ecosystem. The first improvement they made is to reduce the stamina consumption required to raise and collect echoes. And they did this by combining both echoes themselves as well as the materials needed to raise echoes.
Oh, that's
into the
very
same
good.
Oh.
That is very good.
Okay, so that's similar
There
to
was a
artifacts.
problem in CBT2 where you would farm echoes, but then you have to go to a separate domain to farm for the
Right.
level up material.
Okay.
And the problem was because echoes themselves in CBT2 could not be fed as EXP. They were just dead. They just like couldn't use them. The only way you could feed an echo to another echo is if the previous one already had levels in it, but that would mean that you have to use level up materials. So this at least should have the cost, hopefully.
domain. So you can think of it as when you're doing a, let's just say you're farming for relics in Honkai Star Rail. Imagine as if you're getting both the gold relics as well as relic experiences. So something like this. So for example,
So
right
let's be
now,
like-
if you were to spend 60 stamina for a single wave of echoes, you get
Well, let me see. Hold your f***ing horses. This is 8 million times more than we got in CBD2. Excuse me?
as well
Was
as
that
60 stamina for a single wave of echoes, you get
This is 5 gold relic, 5 gold echoes in one drop.
I'm sorry, I've tried to live adjust the volume, but it's quite hard.
both echoes as
Should
well.
I go to Mr. Poke's video? No, I feel like this is good because Slice is like explaining what the changes are. Because I only did so much of CBD2. CBT2.
as the experiences and the materials needed to
Oh, this
The internet is good sport. It's all about who can whine the loudest. I think COVID-19 victims already won. What are you talking about?
might be a weekly boss, guys. This might be a weekly boss, guys. This 0 out of 3 makes me think it's not your normal tacit domain that you have to farm. This totally looks like a boss. It's, for example, like farming like Echo of War in what's it called? In Honkai Star Rail and getting like musketeer pieces.
Is
It
that a
says per
bot?
day.
Probably.
So is this like a ×2? Maybe it's like an event where you get like double drop or some shit. I don't know.
upgrade your echoes, right? So
Interesting.
Basically
Yeah,
Need to
closed
know more
beta
about this. But that
test.
5 drop is still really good.
To raise your echoes, right? So that's one big quality of life that we're gonna be
Okay.
expecting. Okay. Second improvement is they made it faster for our zones to refresh. Because currently, right now,
like
after you
open world
complete
farming?
one zone, you can't have to
Yeah, you have to wait about
Uh,
15 seconds or
wait
so,
a little
30
bit
seconds.
before you can do the zone again. So they made it a little bit faster,
Oh.
so players don't have
That's
to
good. You can just
waste
spam
their
it then.
time,
That's like a very
just
small
trying to
quality of
farm
life.
stage, right?
It's
So,
fine.
and
It's still
use
necessary.
some of the animations
Sure.
you
Okay,
would,
saving us time. That's good.
Experience when
Just
farming
gonna
for
meet
the
in the
ecosystem.
value
Just
on the
go-
volume.
skipped too
I'm
far.
sorry.
Is that all?
Right, just to save time. Third quality of life improvement to the ecosystem is adding the basically the salvaging system.
Oh, they added this.
Oh, that
to-
looks
to
nice.
watering waves. Right? So right now, if you were to combine 5
Great.
users echoes as well as using this,
Great, you can
if you combine
you
5
can
users
salvage
echoes, you can now obtain 2.
I'll just speak quietly. Yeah, this video on Dish VODs that you're watching, that you might be watching, is Mr. Poke reacting to the live stream. No, it's me reacting to Slice, reacting to Mr. Poke, reacting to the CN live stream.
brand new echoes from 5
Wait.
users ones, right? So you're gonna be RNG. You get 1 here and you get 1 here, right?
Is that a gold rarity one? This is feeding 5 green ones. Green ones are the lowest tier.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically like commons.
As well as using
Content
this,
moment.
And
boost
purples
so if you combine
are
5 users echoes, You
epics.
can now obtain 2 brand new echoes
Oh, let me see.
from
Let me
5
see
users
this.
ones, right? So you're gonna be
That
RNG,
looks
you
gold.
get
Is that
one
And that
gold?
looks
one
like
here, right?
purple. So 1 5-star, 1 4-star.
Wow. That's really good. So you can combine 5 3-star, or does that like the equivalent of a 2-star echo to get 1 5 and 1? Is it? Wow. It's kind of epic.
to
It
reduce
looks
the
like.
amount
Mr. Slice should react to me next.
of weightage
I'll use a clickbait title to hook another streamer into watching my thing, and then they'll be in the content loop as well.
just for 5
I wish they clicked on
users
that
ones,
so I
you
could
get
see the
2
actual stats.
new ones, right?
That'd be
But
nice.
Note that there is a chance that you might get purple, as you guys can see over here. So it's not always guaranteed that you get both golds, right? So always keep that into
Oh.
consideration.
Oh, I see. Okay.
When you are furthering echoes that you have raised into another echo that you want to upgrade, you will get back materials. You have some kind of refunds from
Wait, what?
materials. So it is different from the last time where you basically lose everything, right? Or whenever you have excess materials, you can get these back just to make
Oh.
us a little bit more efficient when it comes to
Oh, that's very big. That's actually very, very big. Especially these. These are
Yeah,
called
refund
tuners.
is pretty important.
These tuners are what you use to actually open.
So I think what we're seeing here is this is like when you level up an artifact, or like when you level up a relic in HSR and it goes over cap and you get materials, like you get the shards back to use. Like it doesn't just, the XP doesn't just like poof out of existence. I think that's what's being explained.
Up your substats. And you can't even see the substat without using this. So this is very big because originally, if you fed an echo,
Yeah,
you would lose
refund.
everything. You'd have to re-unlock everything. But this being the
gosh.
case means you get a little bit of EXP back. Well, actually, this is a lot. This is 2 gold pieces of EXP, as well as the tuning pieces, which means that this is more of a stamina save. So they made a
Yeah.
lot of improvements to help streamline the stamina system. That's pretty good.
to the resources for raising echoes. So if you were to, for example, if you were to bring a character to max, so from level 19 to 20,
I wonder, hold on, pause. Can I fix this? YouTube volume equalizer plugin. Does that exist? Doesn't exist. There's one that exists for there's one that exists. Franker Faces does it for Twitch. Oh, I think I found one. Tweaks for YouTube. Yes. Okay.
There might be some excess
See
materials,
if I can do this.
excess experiences. You are gonna be able to get them back to
Wow.
reduce wastage.
I'm gonna go
You'd have
back
to
a little bit,
re-unlock
try to
everything.
fix it.
But this being the case means you get a little bit of EXP back. Well, actually, this is a lot. This is 2 gold pieces of EXP, as well as the tuning pieces, which means that this is more of a stamina save. So they made a lot of improvements to help streamline the stamina system. That's pretty good.
To the resources for raising echoes. So if you were to, for example, if you were to bring a character to max, so from level 19 to 20, there might be some excess materials or excess relics, excess experiences. You are gonna be able to get them back to reduce wastage. Number 4, they increased the number of mobs in the overworld, so there
Can't
are
tell if that
more
helps or
echoes
not.
for you guys to
Good. This was a small complaint in my video. And I think that is a huge one. That is a good one as well. Because I promise you guys, if you guys care about this system, you will wipe your world out. Like, you will try to farm every single mob in your world because it improves your data bank. It's like the Pokemon collection system, right? In this game, you get more benefits the more Pokemon you have collected.
Can't tell if
So you
that's
literally want to
working.
hunt all the Pokemon in your world. That's basically what this means.
in the overworld, and you can
I like the
farm
Pokemon
This might be
hunting.
tedious, by the way, and it's a little unfortunate for casual players because it is time consuming, right? To do this, but it is part of the game if you want to accelerate your data bank. So.
more echoes or increase the chance of obtaining echoes in the overworld. This is gonna be the other ways to obtain
think it's
echoes. So
working.
you
Okay.
can not only obtain echoes from the
Yes, a daily extinction. I'm here. I saw you in Twaz's channel. You seem nice. Oh, well, welcome.
normal overall farming or using
Yeah.
a stamina
I'm nice
farm in Echo
sometimes.
domain or the ready domain.
Wait, what are these? These are new. Are these randomized from a certain set? This one looks like a phantom. This definitely looks like a phantom. We saw this in CBD2. Phantoms are basically okay, it's a little complicated. If you guys watched my Echo video, or if you watch my one Wuthering Waves video, I explained echoes in basically a very, very like succinct detail. But basically, you have a cost system, and you can only equip up to 5 echoes, right? Normally you can't equip a dupe. What I was talking about for phantoms, normally you're not able to equip
Phantom
dupe echoes.
Haha.
So like equipping a dupe echo would not fill up the 4-piece set essentially. But a phantom, which is the shiny version of the Pokemon, would allow you to. Which is a big thing because phantom essentially allows you to double up on one of the more powerful echo slots. So this would be something like crit rate or crit damage, and it would be something like, you know, the elemental damage bonus. So
I don't think I understand the
it is
ecosystem
important
very
as
well.
You can also get them from events. So you can see this is an example of an
Yeah,
event.
so tuning pieces, very good. This is the currency. This is Primogems, right? These are Primogems. This is Echo EXP. And this is, the gold one is to unlock substats for a 5-star Echo.
You can exchange echoes.
Oh, I see. So echoes aren't like, okay, so you can level them up, but you unlock substats with another item. I never understand a game before it comes out. Yeah, I understand. It's kind of tough because they didn't let anyone except content creators into the beta. So there's like only so much that you can conceptualize, you know, without having actually played it. So I honestly wish that Wuthering Waves had let more people play the beta so that people didn't feel so left out. But beta tests are like, lately in the gacha space, beta testing is just like free promo from content creators. I swear, dude. Although I did do a Corpa for Wuthering Waves beta, so it was not free. But I wish they would let more like non-streamer players get into the beta.
right? So this is one of the bird echo, and then you can get some of the echo echo upgrade as well. So these are all just random echoes.
Yeah, these are random of a set though. Random of a
Be
set.
getting
Okay.
Oh, random
just
echoes.
more
That's cool.
quality of life to get echoes without using stamina or without using too much of a time. Basically, if you get a shiny echo right now, because shiny echoes are basically like getting a rare Pokemon, right? If you were to get a shiny
Yeah. So I don't know how this works. In CBT, shiny echoes were not random. Like you'd be able to find a shiny one of this in like a specific
Oh,
spot
I
in your
didn't know
game.
that.
So I don't know how they're going to do it
I hope it is
in
random.
the full release of the game. The guaranteed quote unquote shinies are part of doing the end game content. So if you do like Tower of Adversity or you farm like the hologram bosses, you'll get this currency that you can trade for shiny versions of stuff. And it's I guess it's capped per world. It's the best way to describe it. I don't know if you can find them randomly.
echo,
I want to
get
hunt the
escape.
shinies. I want them to be
So
random.
now,
You know, I feel like you should be able to. Maybe what they're going to implement is maybe they'll implement a system where you can get it by a low chance just farming normally. I don't know.
you want to not use the shiny echo because your shiny echo is very
Slice. Dude. I couldn't stop laughing when you pulled up the video. I was like, oh, we're reacting to Slice, react to Mr. Poke, reacting and explaining the live stream. So my chat is getting like 3 layers of explanation. I've been trying to like adjust the volume because his volume's a lot lower than yours. So that it's not so crusty when it goes up on my VOD channel. It's videoception. I was like, oh great, I don't want to watch the EN live stream really because it's too long. I would rather just like watch a streamer who like knows what he's talking about explain it. And I was like, oh, 26 minutes? Perfect. And then but now it's a little dank. But I'm learning. I mean, it's hard because I don't know if you had this experience explaining stuff to your chat, Slice, because so few non-streamers were allowed into the beta. A lot of like the general player base doesn't really understand the game. Like I feel like I barely understand the ecosystem with the new changes because I'm just learning about the new changes. But a lot of most players don't. Like it's hard to like really understand a game without having played it at all. So maybe that's why they didn't give info in the EN live stream. Like maybe did they just want to drive hype or something? Because the average player, the average interest player has not actually played any beta. So it's just confusing. I'm barely digesting this, you know? I'm barely digesting this. And I played it. So, yeah, I'll do my best. All you really need to know is that these are echoes. They're basically Pokemon. They're like if Pokemon were artifacts. So you can gather materials in the open world to catch Pokemon, to catch echoes, and then you equip them to your character, and they also have their own abilities. You can also unlock substats with raising them, I think. Can you level them up and receive substats, or can you only unlock substats through that special like box looking thing? Because I don't really know. I learned more from a guy on Reddit than the EN live. I mean, maybe it was a conscious choice, but it's pretty well talked about that like I didn't watch any of the EN live stream, but a lot of people were confused. I kind of understand it. But yeah, don't worry guys. When you play it, you will understand. It's easy enough. And what mainly separates echoes from like an artifact in Genshin Impact or a relic in HSR is that they individually can be activated to do something. So they actually do act like a Pokemon to some degree. You will understand, Hopium. Yeah. You will get it. You will get it. Couple more
very
days.
bad stats, and your non-shiny Echo has very, very good stats, you can now use a skin on your good Echoes, and they can also be shiny. So as long as you capture a single shiny, you can apply it to everybody. So just another.
Oh, that's actually good.
Oh, yay! That's nice.
If that works like how it sounds like it works, and they retain the
That's
way that
Giga
Shiny Echoes
Grind.
works, where they apply to the same set, that means that if you capture one, you can essentially farm multiple of the dead one, and then when you get two really good ones, you can just change the color of one of them, and they'll both work on the same set. If that's what it sounds like, that would reduce a lot of like the pain of farming for a good shiny. That's actually good. They should do that. They should do that for actual quality of life in the game. They should do that.
I think I like the idea of hunting. I hope it's hard to get a shiny. Like I hope it's not too easy, because I think that part of the grind will be fun if it's purely cosmetic. I think if it's purely cosmetic, then it should be hard to find. But if it's too hard, it's going to be annoying trying to get a good Echo that is also shiny. So there's got to be a balance between grind difficulty and quality of life, I guess. That's my opinion. But I like open world grind a ton. So
Cosmetic counting. New player benefits.
Ooh.
New player.
This is going over the polls, I think.
Freebies. What exactly are we gonna be getting on day 1 of the 23rd of May? Through in-game mail, leveling up.
Oh, this is pre-registration rewards, right?
Summons are we gonna
Free
get?
4-star weapon. Yeah. This is registration rewards. Some EXP credits, Primo gems. I don't know what the that is. These are standard pulls, and this is 4-star weapon.
I believe this is 5 million pre-registrations on their social media channels, as well as a 30 million.
Okay, that's good.
Pity and Wuthering Waves for 5-star limited characters. It's 80 summons, 50
same.
chance. If you lose a 50-50, you get it. So this is pretty much the same as Honkai Star Rail. So 80 summons is the hard pity.
yeah,
But for the 5-star weapons,
I can skip forward this. You guys know this.
yeah.
Hold on. Let's go to his lineup.
I
here.
talked about this.
Weapon is 100% guaranteed, which is great.
Yeah.
Great system. It also this will
Very
change
nice.
mechanically. I feel like how things work, because you guys know we're so used to games like Genshin and games like Honkai Star Rail, where the signature light cone or signature weapon is not really in the calculation because it's super costly. It's very low value to get it, because in Genshin you have to go through
Genshin's
possible two
1,000 times worse
for the
than
max
HSR.
for the pity.
HSR is
Yeah,
actually
Honkai Star's a little
winnable.
bit better. But
Way
in Wuthering
better.
Waves, it's guaranteed. So if you want the weapon, as long as you save enough pulls for it, you will get it. So having the signature is going to be much more easily obtained. It's gonna cost you way less. Honestly, I feel like it's probably gonna make Wuthering Waves more money.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna be straight up honest.
definitely.
And I think the reason why is
Agreed.
because it'll incentivize a lot more casual players to
Mhm.
spend a little bit more for the weapon.
It'll be
Maybe you guys
accessible.
can agree or disagree with that. I don't know, but I feel like people who are dolphins,
I
who are
also
on the
have
fence
2
about
Lenny bows.
spending, they'd be like, "Oh, I can get it for free. I can get it guaranteed.
And no Lenny.
No RNG. Let's do that." And also the standard banner, which is
Woo!
very important for the start of the game. Oh, everything changes, chat. Everyone who plays this game at the beginning is going to have a strong start,
True.
because you're gonna first do your character beginner convene. Okay, you don't get to the character you want, that's okay. The next thing, you have a 5-star selector. You can guarantee the standard banner character that you want. After that, depending on which 2 that you want to use, you then pull on the weapon banner to guarantee the weapon that works for your character. So that's pretty good. That means there's gonna be a lot lower of a range of what people have. Like, you're not gonna get the really, really unlucky people who like have 5 stars but then have shit weapons.
Mhm.
Everyone should be on the same playing field. Everyone should have a 5-star that they may or may not want, and everyone should have the weapon corresponding to that 5-star.
She was back already.
if you want to pull for an E0 S1,
And I haven't made dinner.
guaranteed S1 in absolutely.
Yeah, it's great.
The thing with this that's very interesting is that if you were to pull for the weapon banner, this is a
By the way, chat, this means on the weapon banner, if you get early as well, you save a lot of pulls. Like, an early on the weapon banner will be the best feeling.
Y'all rocking with
Because you get a
1.25
temple
speed?
first temple, you get the gold, you're like, oh yes. Then you can save all your pulls for the next time. Oh, true. At level 45, at Union level 45, you do also get a 5-star weapon selector. So maybe don't even pull on the standard banner then, if you're willing to wait. Or chat, very very likely you guys will have 2 characters that you want to invest in, right? I mean, with games like this, it's gonna be an abyss system. You're gonna have 2 parties that you want to form. You probably have 2 main DPS of some sort, right? Like the first character that you want, you'll probably get the 5-star selector if you have enough summons, or if you're
Okay,
really
we already talked about the pity system, so let's
like,
get to the
because
any other
It is a
changes.
whole ass unit.
oh yeah, because Mr. Pokey only plays Honkai Star Wars, so yes, he calls them Eidolons. Constellation
Oh yeah. You can get a unit from this page, I'm pretty sure. It's not like either of the Hoyoverse games. It's like a lot of mobile games, like primarily mobile games do this, where you can get units from the excess pity system. Or from the excess currency from polling. So that's cool. You can get up to 2.
right? Limited characters 360. This so pulls free Sanhua, which is an ice resonator character, and then so Sanhua, if I remember correctly, maybe this is huge. So this is what you guys were talking about. This is Union level. This is basically equivalent to AR, right? So
Mhm.
Union level 45 will give you the 5-star weapon selector.
Okay. 5-star weapon selector. Awesome.
Life that was explained in the CN dev was actually
Not the actual character? Oh, you can't. Oh. That doesn't actually translate to a literal character? Oh, I thought that's what he's saying. I thought he was saying that you could. Dang it. Okay, never mind. So I take that back. You can't get the playable character through that, but you can get cons or whatever it's called. Yeah, not like Cookie Run or AFK Journey, who both do that. I thought it was actual characters. Yeah, that would be too OP. Yeah, some games do it.
in here. That's insane. I really wish they had that for EN. It's not that I don't like the EN live stream. Very important for starting off.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's that. And now that's done. So now you've heard a expert translator explain and a guide maker unpack, and then a dirty casual like me try to explain it in true layman terms. But also be wrong about stuff. So great content. This is content. In Tower of Fantasy, you get the actual character. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so some games do that. Some games allow you to save up and buy characters in the shop. But I guess that's so if you don't have the character and you buy the shop item, does it just stay in your inventory? You can't like convert it to a real character. Content! Yay! Okay, that was great. Awesome. Thank you, Slice. Thank you, Mr. Poke. Is it Poke? Pokey? Mr. Poke? It's Poke, right? I have not met him before, I think. Woo! All right, I am starving. And yes, for the crier in chat, Natsu, Final Fantasy VII is not happening. Because I did not anticipate spending 4.5 hours looking at teapots. Genshin anime teaser. Oh, really? I don't know why you're acting surprised. The Road Not Taken animated short coming soon. I don't think this is an anime teaser. I think this is just an animated short. Maybe it's related, but I don't get the sense that this is not an anime teaser. Yeah, I mean, I'm like happy for that. I would like to see it. I'll be happy to watch it. It's Yunjin's B-Day. I love her. I love her. Happy birthday, my one of my favorite fictional characters. Happy birthday, fictional characters. They're trying to keep us loyal to Genshin. They're pulling on our heartstrings. Omega lol. Okay, chat, I'm gonna go. Thanks for hanging out today. That was I have learned now that I can't look at as many teapots as I thought I could in such a short period. Nope, it's got to be like five teapots and then time for extras, or I have to actually limit the time. Now I know. Okay, Chad. Oh my gosh, we should raid my sister. She's fighting the Ender Dragon in her hardcore world. Hopefully she will survive. Oh, she beat it. She's listening to the poem. She did it. That's awesome. Okay, thank you so much. Mari, thank you for the resub. Molly,